Today we're going to be working on learning how to play Dashing Through the Snow. This is the 5th grade section for our winter concert. And so for Dashing Through the Snow, let's first take a look at our key signature. So looking at the beginning of the music here, this happens to be the violin part. I want you to look how many sharps are in the key signature. So I'm seeing that there's 1 sharp, and then I'm taking a look to figure out what line or space that's on. So take a look at your music and figure out what line or space the sharp is on for you. So for violins, it is on the top line. And so the top line, every good boy deserves fudge. The top line is F. So that means you have F sharps on any note that is the letter F. But for our C's, we have C natural. So we'll talk about how to play those in a little bit. Next, for the violas, take a look. Let's see, it's on our 4th space. And so, for the violas, good boys deserve fudge. So that's our F sharp. So every F sharp is sharp. Every C is natural. I wonder if it's the same for cello and bass. So they use the bass clef here. It's their 4th line. Good boys deserve, actually, good babies don't fling applesauce. So the 4th line is F sharp also. So no matter what instrument you play, if you have 1 sharp, it is always F sharp. So all of our Fs are sharp, and our Cs are natural. So for the violins, violas, and basses, the top line, the A line, that is the melody, the dashing through the snow in a 1-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to laugh and sing a sleighing song tonight. Hey, jingle bells, jingle bells. And that's where we go back to the other section. So, that's the melody line there. The B line is the harmony part, which is more kind of doing a sleigh bell part with open strings. If you can, learn the melody part. But if you want to do the line B, that'd be great. And I think bass players will definitely want on line B to have the foundation there. The cello players have a cool harmony part that I'll play for you later. It's the same rhythm, but different notes. And so we'll go through that too. So what we really need to pay attention to is our C naturals. So I want you to think about, on the A string, how do we play C natural? And so this goes for violins and violas. So for violins, A, 1 is B, 2 is on the white tape is C sharp. For cellos, that's 3 on the white tape is C sharp. And then the blue tape is high D. So we need our C natural. So A, B, low 2. So 2 touching 1 is C natural. But our high D still stays in the same place. So now you feel a big space. Let me see if so here's what we're used to. A, B, C sharp, D. But now we're going to have a low 2. So practice moving that second finger back and forth tapping. Make sure your wrist is hanging down here. So for cellos, it's going to be open, 1, 2 on the silver tape, and then 4 on the blue tape. 0, 1, 2, 4 is your fingering for the A string. But let's see about our D string. Our D string, D, E. Let's see, we have F sharp in the key signature. So we still use our violins and violas, our high 2, 2 on the white tape. Cellos, 3 on the white tape. And then 3 on, and then the blue tape is G. So violins and violas, 3rd finger. For cello, it's 4th finger. So on our D string, we have our high 2, or cello's 3. And on the A string, we have our low 2. So the 2nd finger is going to be getting a workout, switching back and forth. Let's find all of our C naturals in our piece. So for violin players, let's see, our C that we're going to be using is our A string. So our C is our third space, F-A-C-E. So let's look along our third space. Okay, here's our first one at measure 23. The second note is a C natural, and they wrote an L2 for a low 2 above it. What I want you to do is get out your pencil and then find all of your other C naturals. So we have one there. Oh, here's another one. So on the second line, we have 2 high Ds. Then this third space is C natural. So please write an L2 above that now. Going on, no more on that line. At measure 31, we have another one. The third space is an L2 there. And right here in this measure, please write an L2. For violin dashing through the snow, our F sharp is on the fourth space here. So we're looking for our F. So all of our Fs are sharp. Let's see about our Cs. Cs are natural. So top line is G, then A, B. The note right above the first ledger line is our C natural. So for violas at measure 23 is C natural and has an L2 already marked in. Keep going. Let's see if we can find any more. Oh, here's another one. The third note in this measure is a C natural. Write an L2 above it. Measure 31, we have one right there. And coming down right there, please write an L2 above that. So, and for cello, our C natural is one ledger line above the top line, so that's a C natural there. It has a 2 right there. Let's find all of our other C naturals. There's one. Here's another one. Please write a 2 above there. There are 2 on measure 23. Here's another one. Measure 27, there's a C natural. There's a C natural here. That whole note is a C natural. Write a 2 above each of those. Here, there, and there. Please write a 2 above those to remind you to play C natural, which is 2 fingers instead of 3. For the bass part, our C natural is also in the same place. And so that's going to be on your string G on the blue tape. So there's a C natural there. You actually, the bass part has the harmony part on line A, but go ahead and actually, for basses, work on the B line. So it starts up here, and then here's going to be C natural there on the second space. So 2 fingers on string A, and again at 31. So this is the melody. This is the violin and viola part, line A. So it starts off with 2 measures of rest. Here we go from the beginning. 1, 2, ready, count. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, ready, go. High 2, low 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it goes back to G part. Next, this is the cello and bass part for line A. So cellos, this is the same rhythm, but a harmony part. This is, we'll go ahead and start just at measure 19. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. And then it goes back to. Alright, so suggest trying to play along. After you learn your part, try playing it along with the other parts. Let's talk a little bit about the rhythm. So this is going back to the violin and viola part, but it's the same harmony, or same rhythm for cello and bass. So each quarter note, that's the black in the center, gets one beat. This is a dotted half note. So you notice how there's white in the center, has the stem going up, and has the dot after it. So if it didn't have the dot, that'd be a half note, 2 beats, so twice as long as the quarter note. But this is actually 3 beats because of that. So you can think 1, 2, 3, or you can think slide, dot. Here's 2/8 notes, so T, so ta, 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 slide, dot, T, ta, 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 ta. This is a whole note, so 4 beats. So we're going to count whole note, 4 beats. It's a whole note because it's a circle without any, without a stem. So, ba, ba, whole note, 4 beats. Keep going. Ta, 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 whole note, 4 beats. 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 Ta, 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 ta. So the dot underneath the note means it's short staccato. Then we have a quarter rest, 1 beat silent, and then slide, so a half note, 2 beats. The kind of sideways V underneath is an accent, so meaning strong. That's the hey. Let's look at the rhythm of the B line. So the B line has a half note, so slide, ta, ta, slide, ta, ta. Then the B line goes down here for the next line, slide, ta, ta. And actually that rhythm basically continues the whole way until the very last 2 measures, where it goes ta, 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 sh, slide. So let's go ahead and play the B line. For the B line, I'm going to start a second video. So that way, if you want to just practice the B line, you can look at the other video. So that is the beginning for Dashing Through the Snow. Practice each part and put them together.